The island of Ember had always been beautiful and dangerous. Its giant volcano, Mount Ember, towered over the land like a sleeping giant, its peak hidden in mist and smoke. The villagers said it hadn't erupted for 100 years, but sometimes, at night, you could hear it breathe. 13-year-old Ravi didn't believe in legends. He believed in exploring. "It's just a mountain," he told his best friends Mira and Tano as they watched the red glow flicker above the clouds. But when the ground rumbled beneath them, even Ravi felt a shiver. They decided to climb the mountain the next morning, following the old trail that twisted through the jungle. Birds scattered as the earth grumbled again. The air grew warmer, thick with the scent of ash and flowers. When they reached the halfway point, they found something strange, a deep crack in the earth, glowing faintly from within. "Do you hear that?" Mira whispered. A soft hum echoed, almost like a song. It came from the crack itself. Ravi knelt closer and felt warmth pulsing beneath his hand, like a heartbeat. The mountain wasn't asleep. It was alive. They followed the humming sound into the crack, crawling through a narrow tunnel lit by faint red light. The deeper they went, the hotter it became, until suddenly the tunnel opened into a vast glowing cavern. The walls shimmered with carvings of people dancing with flames. At the center stood a pool of molten rock, calm and glowing like a giant ember. Surrounding it were glowing stones, each pulsing gently. Ravi reached out to touch one, and the moment his fingers brushed it, visions filled his mind, people praying, the mountain glowing peacefully, and a fiery figure with golden eyes smiling at them. Then chaos. Fire, panic, and darkness. He pulled his hand away, gasping. "It's showing us something," he whispered. Mira picked up one of the smaller stones. It throbbed in her palm like it was alive. Just then the ground trembled again, harder this time. The cavern roof cracked, sending dust and glowing embers falling around them. They ran out, clutching the stone. Behind them, the mountain let out a low, echoing roar. That night, Ravi couldn't sleep. The glowing stone beside him pulsed softly, lighting up their tent like a heartbeat. Then he heard it, a voice, soft and ancient, whispering his name. Ravi. The flames of their small campfire rose higher, twisting into the shape of a woman made of fire and light. Her eyes glowed gold. "I am Aruva, guardian of this mountain," she said. "Long ago, your people and I were one. They kept the fire sacred, and I kept them safe." Her expression darkened, but greed and fear broke the bond. "They took the stones, my heart, to build power. Now the mountain burns with pain. Soon, it will destroy everything." Ravi's chest tightened. "What can we do?" Aruva looked at him sadly. "Return what was stolen. Bring peace to the fire, and the fire will spare you." Before he could answer, she vanished, leaving only sparks drifting in the air. Ravi turned to his friends. "We have to go back," he said quietly. "We have to save it." The next day, the mountain roared louder than before. Smoke curled into the sky, and ash began to fall like snow. The villagers panicked, praying and shouting that the volcano was angry. Ravi and his friends set out toward the crater, clutching the glowing stone. Lava rivers glowed beneath their feet. The heat was unbearable. "We can't go further," Tano shouted. But Ravi pressed on. They reached the mouth of the crater, a massive pit of fire and smoke. There, the other stones lay scattered, taken long ago and now blackened. Ravi stepped forward, holding his glowing stone high. "Aruva," he called. "We brought your heart back." Flames erupted, forming Aruva's spirit once more, larger, fiercer, but with tears of fire in her eyes. "Will you give what is precious to save what you love?" she asked. Ravi looked at his friends, and without hesitation, placed the stone into the lava. The moment it touched, the entire mountain blazed with light. The roar turned into a song, deep, warm, alive. When the sun rose, the sky above Mount Ember was painted gold and red, but peaceful. The volcano had gone silent. The air smelled of rain and earth, not smoke. The villagers gathered in awe as Ravi, Mira, and Tano descended from the mountain, covered in ash but smiling. "The fire has slept," Ravi said softly. That night, as they watched the stars, Aruva's voice whispered again, gentle and full of warmth. "The fire and the people are one again. Protect the balance, and the mountain will protect you." Ravi looked at the glowing horizon, the volcano's faint red heart still shining like a heartbeat. He smiled. "We will." As the night breeze carried the scent of flowers through the valley, the children knew they had uncovered something more than a secret. They had found the soul of the mountain. And deep within the crater, a single flame burned, calm, eternal, and alive.